It's that time of the year. Happy holidays, everyone, from 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some mid-season NBA action. Alongside Greg Anthony and Steve Smith with David Aldridge on the sideline, this is Kevin Harlan. It's the Sacramento Kings taking on the Los Angeles Lakers. Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. Weber is out there with Peja Stojakovic. Then there's Divac. Then there's Mike Bibby. And it's Christie in at the shooting guard position. And here are the Lakers. Kobe, the pass to Fox. Back to Kobe. Stolen by Stojakovic. And the Kings pushing it up now. Lays it in off the breakaway.
No hesitation. He just takes off and takes it the distance.
Yeah, he's a one-man show in transition. Impressive play, taking it right to the rim.
It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Out left to the wing. Fox passes to O'Neal. Divac comes with the double team. Shot's good by Shaq.
And O'Neal, just a brute on the block, simply overpowers the opposition.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Here's Christie. Off target from outside. It's Kobe Bryant on the wing. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now, here's Bibby. Now, here's Divac. 5 to shoot. Here's Christie. Off the mark from 16 feet out.
Easy chance for mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
Shot's good by Kobe.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Bibby passes to Stojakovic. Divac with it. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Christie. From past the arc.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
It's his first trip to the line. Free throw good from Weber.
And how unique is Weber? A smooth shooting big man with some sick handles.
Pollard, he's checked in for Sacramento. Jackson comes in for Mike Bibby. Now, here's Bryant. And he lobs it up toward the rim, and Shaq with the slam.
And how about the reach of O'Neal there? A huge target for his teammates on these alley-oops.
The Kings trail by 5. On the wing, Stojakovic to the middle. Here's Weber. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
Up top, Kobe. Defended by Christie. Jackson against Fisher. Los Angeles leading by 3. Here's Kobe. A steal. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Weber against Grant. They get it again. Oh, it's stolen by Bryant. Here we go, one-on-one. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. The Kings trail by 3. Here's Christie. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even.
And the three-point shot of Christie, so dangerous. A very capable shooter when the D gives him space.
And there's Fox. That's good on the assist from Derek Fisher.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far. Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throws of this one, and he knocks down the first one. Sacramento making a switch here. Brown's checked in. Both free throws good from Bryant.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Christie the pass to Brown. Jackson from long range. Buries it from three-point range.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
And Sacramento has possession. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Snatched up. Tries again, and again it's Sacramento converting.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Reason why, lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
Here's O'Neal, and a missed layup.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. The Kings on top, up 2. We'll get right back to the action when... And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen from Sacramento so far, guys, what do you think?
Throughout that first, they just were aggressive on the defensive end, showing active hands.
And they took advantage of some careless ball handling, some careless passing. You have to be more careful around these guys.
On the court for the Kings as the second quarter gets underway. We've got Brown, Mike Bibby out there with Jackson. Then it's Peja Stojakovic. And it's Divac in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Outside Jackson.
Just taking what the defense allows, and that's a shot he'll make all night.
The Lakers trail. The pass to O'Neal. Outside, Kobe for 3. Rebounded by Jackson. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Sacramento Kings. Scooped up. From the arc, it's the three-point bomb. Jackson's got the lead up to 5 now for the Kings.
Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
Divac comes with the double team. And O'Neal gets it to go. O'Neal's got 6 points.
And it takes a lot to knock O'Neal off balance. A massive player who just fends off the D with ease.
Here's Bibby. And it's sent back by O'Neal. Brown pushes to Bibby. Goes back up. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And here is Los Angeles now. Here's Kobe, and Kobe throws it down hard.
Yeah, if you're going to give Bryant a lane to the rim, then you deserve to get dunked on. You know how tenacious he is when penetrating inside.
Kobe's gone 67% from the field, 4 of 6. Bibby kicks to Jackson. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. Jackson's got 7 points here in this quarter.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Divac comes with the double team. Here's Fox, and he's good on the 3-ball. Fox has got the game tied up here for the Lakers.
It's always risky to throw the double team at someone. You have to be aware of who you're leaving open.
Bryant against Bibby. The dish to Divac. Here's Stojakovic. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
You know, and the length of Stojakovic causes problems for the defense. He's excellent at forcing the issue and getting you to foul it.
Sacramento shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. Some changes for Sacramento. Pollard, he's checked in for Divac. Weber comes in for Brown. Christie subbed in for Jackson. The drive by Bryant and the dunk by Kobe.
How about O'Neal zipping passes over to his guys, using that height to find open teammates?
About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Bibby with it. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Here's Christie. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Kobe Bryant.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Kings have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Here's Bryant, and he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing. And there's the foul that goes against Sacramento.
All stops the dunk there. The best outcome in a bad situation.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. And it's Sacramento's ball. Here's Bibby. Good, and Weber gets the assist. And the Kings lead by 1. And so it's the Lakers with it. Fisher, the pass to O'Neal. And good that time. O'Neal's got 8 points. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
So the Kings call timeout. They're first.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
1:12 left in the first half. Pollard passes to Stojakovic. And Weber throws it down.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
Bryant against Stojakovic. Another shot, and Bryant with the lay-in. Kobe's got 10 points in the quarter.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Sacramento with the ball. Now Bibby. Pass to Stojakovic. A second chance effort. Weber can't hit. The Lakers in the lead. Fast break. The Lakers. And Kobe the bucket with the assist by Fox. He's got 18.
Building off a solid first quarter. He's been lights out here in the second.
And here are the Kings now. Here's Bibby. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And Bryant wide open. He shoots. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. So that'll be it for the first.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Some incredible work in this one by Kobe Bryant. He had 18 points and... Thanks for joining.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at Kobe Bryant in this game, I mean, he has been everywhere.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
It's a part of his game that he can always tap into. There's an art to it, and he is painting the canvas tonight.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. So for the Lakers right now, Shaquille O'Neal is out there with Grant. And it's Fox. Then there's Kobe. And it's Fisher in at the point.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Passes to Fisher. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Here's Shaq. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 3 assists now in this one.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Bibby passes to Christie. Back to Bibby. 3-pointer. And another 3 for Sacramento.
And how about the shooting stroke of Bibby? His three-point shot is as money as it gets.
Kobe, that's good.
Man, he's been on point, not forcing things, getting the most of his looks within the flow.
The Kings trail by 5. Now a timeout called by Sacramento. And some changes here for the Kings. Brown comes in for Stojakovic. And it's Jackson in for Mike Bibby. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Christie can't make it. Lakers leading by 5. He lobs up the alley-oop pass.
Oh, what a pass. And then he lays it in. The circus move.
So smooth. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for Sacramento. Jackson is doubled. Back to Weber. And he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
And, Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way, as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on him.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time. And here's Jackson. 12 points for him. Pass to Christie. Fires for 3. Good on the triple. Christie's got 7 points.
You know, he's going to continue to bury those if that's how they're going to D him up.
The pass to Grant. Kicks to O'Neal. And he uses the glass on the layup. 14 points for him.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Pass to Weber. Stolen by O'Neal. Outside, Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there. There is the value of great rim protection without fouling, forcing the miss.
Baseline try, and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for it. And now a 9-point Laker lead. Third quarter action in just under 3.5 minutes have gone. And Weber throws it down.
And how about Weber there, rising up for the alley-oop. Great at recognizing there. He's got the room to hammer that one home.
Christie against Kobe. And finished off by Bryant.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Jackson passes to Weber. Here's Christie. Takes the 3. And another 3 for Sacramento.
And Weber, just one of the best passing big men we've ever seen. I love watching him share the ball and really revamp the art of the high post.
His first shot coming late. That misses off the backboard. The Kings trail by 6. Brown inside. He's covered by Fisher. Brown kicks to Weber. Nice break. The Lakers. Bryant's running. Moves back up. Pushes it off. Fox has got 7 points here in this quarter.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots. Playing smart with the lead.
With the floater. No good. Shot missing. Good work defensively by Fox. Fisher, the pass to Grant. The kick out to Fox. Over Bibby. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Los Angeles, holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Their shooting has been the big. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Very unselfish. If you appreciate teamwork, this is the kind of play that will get you up out of your seat.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter And a look at the 5 for the Kings to start the 4th. They've got Jackson. Stojakovic is out there with Brown. And there's Pollard. And it's Bibby in at the point. On the wing, Stojakovic. He's covered by Grant. And they pick up 2. Here's Fisher. Bibby with the defensive effort.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
Good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Stojakovic. Here's Kobe. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Now the Kings with it. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Brown with it, now guarded by Fox. On the wing, Stojakovic. Shot clock at 6. Over Fox. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
And I tell you what, they're doing their best to cut down the lead with some smart offense here in the second half. Shot selection much improved since the break.
And that one's good by Shaq.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
During that break, Sacramento's coach had some words for the team. Not happy with the way this game is going. He said, "You're getting used out there on the perimeter. Inside the arc, we're doing some good things, but outside, we're a disaster. Tighten it up." Kevin, we'll see if they can close out on their shooters a little more effectively.
Thank you, David. That free throw, no good. Christie's checked in for Sacramento. Second free throw, no good. Los Angeles leading by 5. Fires from the wing. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Kobe's got 10 points in just the second half. Now, here is Bibby. A 3 ball. The shot's good from Christie.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been tripled.
Here's Bryant. Oh, and the jam by Kobe Bryant.
You love seeing Bryant just get up and go for it. His leaping ability never ceases to impress.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. To the inside, Chris. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
And some changes here for the Kings. Divac is checked in for Pollard. And it's Weber in for Brown. And so it's Weber with it. He brings it up for Sacramento. Trailing by 4. Count it! And we'll have a chance for a 3-point play. It's on Shaq.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
And it was great execution. Clutch effort all the way around. Tight ball game. Who do you want at the charity stripe? This guy.
Outside, Fox. And that comes off the assist by Derek Fisher.
Confident and composed on the 3-point shot at a critical juncture.
Floats one, and it's Stojakovic missing.
Get that weak stuff out of here. That's embarrassing.
And Bryant slams it in.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Inside, and Weber throws it down.
Yeah, Murray does a great job within their offense, especially when it comes to spotting the open man.
Kobe against Christie. Bryant is doubled. Passes it to Fisher. Now, here is O'Neal. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Vlade Divac. It's the first, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
And he just garnered a little bit more insurance there. Very confident that he's able to go up and knock those down.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. They're trailing by 6. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Kobe Bryant.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
And finish off by Bryant.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
The reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
Rebel. Sacramento again missing. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. And the basket by Kobe. Bryant's got the lead up to 10 now for Los Angeles.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
And the Lakers can just let the clock run down here. Fisher with the ball. Pass to O'Neal. Shoots over Divac. Here's Grant. And the miss. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity. And this is what they came out to do.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our